Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 4 with another team adventure. This time going racing with cars from the 70s. I am driving something I've never driven before. This is the Ford GT70. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know. It starts off as a very high B-class car, which means I don't have very much room at all in terms of upgrades. There are very few put on the car. Curiously, because it was a rally car, it was designed as a rally car while it never materialised, it starts on kind of off-road tyres. These are the tyres that you would see traditionally on like SUVs, like Land Rovers and that sort of stuff. Now, how this is going to work in B-class, I don't know. I don't have the faintest idea, but we're going to give it a try. The car has 200 horsepower, is unbelievably light, 1,600 pounds. It's crazy lightweight, this thing. So I'm hoping lightness and should be good. Oh, also, we have what I presume would have been its main rival. Now, I thought this was Ford's attempt at copying a Stratos. I actually think this predates the Stratos. So, for the little bit of research I did, I think the GT70 predates the Stratos. But anyway, this style of rally car, you're like tiny wheelbase, very light rear-wheel drive, etc. Come on, here we go. Let's try and get out of there and have an argument with a post. Pegger's got a God, everything is bigger than me. I've got so much speed in this car that I simply cannot use. It's very annoying. We've got so much quarter speed, I can't use it though, because we just get penned in and then everything goes away down the straights. I mean, this is back to a handling build, but actually it's not too bad down the straights. Give credit where credit is due. It isn't actually too bad at all. Can we make the outside at turn 1 work? Yes, we can. And then we'll be around the outside at turn 2 as well. Let's not forget this is on our teammate. Or a little bit of oversteer from the Ford. No, well, that's not going to help us. Yeah, that's kind of given us some trouble. A little bit more space on the outside would have been nice. But there we go. We're going to have a dive bomb on Bumblebee. Actually, I don't really need to. What I can do, just go for a cutback on the exit, but everything slide a little bit wide. I mean, points-wise, it is actually pretty close in some ways. We've got a lot of speed coming up this hill with that much better exit. And we get through. I mean, oh, there goes the Valiant, and that's off. So Cerberus is going to have some big tyres, I'd imagine, on that. That Bronco could be very good. It might be full off roady stuff. That could be very good on the dirt circuits. I'm very curious to see where mine is going to fall when it comes to the dirt circuits. It does. I'm liking the car so far. Like, credit where credit is due. I'm liking the vehicle. I like the way it drives. I like the way it handles. It seems more consistent than a Stratos in some ways, which we are now on the back of. We're trying to hunt down the Ford's rival here. I've actually left everything for dead as well. If I get a clean lap, this thing is monstrously quick. Maybe not the fastest cars in the field level are quick, but definitely up there. Could we catch... Yeah, it's so much more stable looking than the Stratos, but it relies on a clean track, basically. Points are good-ish. Not bad again. Points are fluctuating, I think, is the best way to put it. Let's not say anything until the end of the race. Who has more straight line speed, me or the Lancia? Lancia by a little tiny bit. Okay, by a little bit more than a tiny bit. The Lancia is quicker. That's okay. For a car with like 3 PI to work with, well, it might be 7 PI to work with, I managed to, I think it was the gearbox put in, drop the PI down, so I managed to get a little bit more PI to, but yeah, with a car with very little PI to work with, this is doing good. We're up the inside of the Stratos. That is a position now. It's going to fight back. We've got to give it some racing room, that's fair enough. So this battle at the moment is deciding the victory of this round. If I beat the Stratos, we win. If I lose the Stratos, blue team win. Oh, Stratos left a gap on the inside. Oh, why is it slowed me down and not the Stratos? Screw you, Ford. Well, okay, a lamppost actually doesn't matter. Something else has cost us bigger, but a lamppost might have cost me 4th place there. Forza, that's definitely not right. Come on, we're kind of we need Deathstrike to get that victory. Lado lost some places with the Corvette. Ah, come on, it's close. We need an absolutely storming final lap, and Peg is actually right up there as well. We're back to being me versus Stratos for the win here, which we have now got. This time we've got it cleaner through there, but now we've lost out points somewhere else. Deathstrike's now got the lead of the race. This is ever changing at the moment. I don't know what way it's going to go. The top 3 are all together as well. Come on, GT70. That is a huge squabble of cars. Impega's got to the lead. Deathstrike's fallen to 3rd in all of this. Don't get screwed by the lamppost. My gearing's not great for that corner coming up the hill. Who knows what way this is going to go. It might actually come down to if Deathstrike can out-drag everyone. Oh, Strata's to the outside. I didn't even know. That is slightly my bad. I apologise. I didn't mean to move over on that car. I didn't even realise there was a car there. I didn't think it was going to be quick enough up the hill. Okay, well, that's slightly my bad on that one. It's not quite going to go our way. It's a good race. That was a really good race. We got stuck in traffic. I do think lap time wise we certainly had a lot of pace around there. I'm liking that GT70. That's a nice car to drive. We don't quite score enough in the first round, but it's not looking too bad for us going forward. Hopefully some other circuits, my car will work wonders. We head off-road for our next race, the Highland Farm Scramble. I'm hoping we're going to be good here. Really? Oh, come on, game. Really? Is that at all fair? I feel like the answer to that is no, not really. Well, we're going to have a lot of work to do. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if my car is very good here, we will have enough time to make our way forward. It's if we have a very fast car start on the front row, let's start right at the front. Me and Django's are at the back with the rally cars. Yeah, if we have something very fast at the start, it can make a big lead and be difficult to catch back up. But if my car is good around here, there is hope that we can work our way through the pack. Now, the Stratos, I don't think that doesn't start on like off-roady tyres from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I don't know what tyres it is. You wouldn't normally put off-road tyres. I say you wouldn't normally. A lot of cars you won't get off-road tyres in B-Class very easily. So I don't know how many we're going to see here do have off-road tyres. I don't know whether our Valiant got the checkpoint there or not. It's not very good through the corners. I guess he braked quite early. That was slightly my bad. I just didn't realise how much we were going to have to, how much that was going to have to be slowing down through there. I just misjudged it. So by the looks of it, Speedbeast's car goes off like a rocket, but doesn't really have the grip on the dirt. Doesn't really have any grip actually. We have better top end than the Bronco. Probably better handling. Might not quite have the tyres. But, oh no, it might have run out of power. 200 horsepower is okay for B-Class, but it isn't very much. Let's say we should be able to outbrake a Bronco. Although okay, I forgot how wide the exit of that corner was. That's on me. We're not that far away from the lead of the race if we can do something here. We've got to get past that Camaro up ahead. Oh, it's on very skinny tyres. I presume rally tyres, probably. I would imagine that might be the way you'd try and build it. Judging by its lack of straight line speed, I'd imagine that's where the PI has gone. We're going to try and go around the outside of the Bronco here. Oh, almost made it work. We just got too much oversteer mid-corner. We're up into 4th place. However, our teammate has got to the lead of the race. That is what matters. Speedbeast is maybe fallen back a little bit. I think it's the Firebird up in 2nd. Can me and the Bronco continue this march forward? But this is a weird little battle we have going on. Oh, Speedbeast out very wide, just avoided the wall. That was super close. We've seen many a car hit that wall before. I've been in that wall before in races. We're going to go around the outside. This time we will make the outside work for the GT70. This is a wonderful little car, actually. I really like this. I'm really glad I built it. It's one of those, you're never really sure it's going to work. When you've got so little PI, always iffy. It's one of those cars I feared might get twitchy. It really isn't. It's just glued to the road. The tyres work exactly as I'd want them to for this sort of stuff. It's quick on tarmac, quick on dirt. It might not quite be the master of either surface, but this is the car that's going to score you very good points just about everywhere. Okay, a little bit of a bounce through there, a little bit of an error by me. We might not quite have the pace of the Skyline up at the front. That does seem to be a little bit quicker than I am. Around this circuit. We have caught up to the back of Speedbeast there. That thing's going to run away from us down the straight. That's to be expected. Not much we can do about that, but that's fine. It looks horrible to drive through that corner. I really wouldn't want to be that close to the wall through there. Like, not if you can help it. I don't use all the track and everything, but the wall, I'm pretty sure there is obscured by the bush. Do you really want to push your luck and misjudge it? Personally, no. Not intentionally anyway. But, you know, that's just me. Right, so the Firebird has a massive break even through there, and we're just flat. I'm almost flat all the way through here. Had a little bit of a lift. Where is it going to come on? Yeah, it's going to understeer wide through there. I can see that one happening. Just give it space. We'll go for a cutback. It won't be able to match us for grip in this corner. We will just saw around the outside of another vehicle. That'll move me up into a second place as it rolls its way through the tunnel. Okay, a little wide through there, but that's okay. We've not lost... Yeah, I mean, the Pontiac might be a smidge quicker than us down the straights, but it's too far back now to do anything. And plus, we can actually take a good line through this final corner. That is barely a corner for us. Oh, that's an awkward line over the jump, but we have enough grip and enough time to rectify that. Points-wise are looking good for us. While a lot of our cars aren't working great out on the dirt, we have at least 3 cars that are working very well. So that's helpful. Alright, we've got a good split. We've got cars that work on tarmac and we've got cars that are definitely working on dirt. What more could you be asking for here? Let's just not lose any more positions. Yeah, we're well clear up here in second. Yeah, I'd love to know lap times, I really would. I'd love to know lap times compared to, I think it's a Skyline that we have leading the way, possibly? Not actually sure. Can't really see, it's too far in the distance. Oh, that's a little wonky. This has been a terrible final lap. Thankfully, we're well enough away that it doesn't matter. And it looks like points will go our way. Okay, well, I'm definitely still very much enjoying my little Ford as we will bounce our way towards the finish line. Bad final lap from me, but excellent little car. Alright, second place. What was it that was leading? It was a Skyline. Okay, the Bronco gets 4th. Couldn't quite be an all-red team podium. The Pontiac still did well enough. The GT70 does seem to be convincingly beating the Stratos so far. Hopefully that can continue. Alright, on to the next one. We head to the street circuit next. The Edinburgh Station circuit will hold host to the third race of this team adventure. We're in the middle of the pack. Oh, the El Camino's ahead of us. We have to pass it. Second of our Skylines, our tarmac Skyline is ahead of us as well. Maybe we can get another 1-2 following Skyline. We'll have to wait and see. This track should work quite well for me. There's a couple of straights. I mean, I want more straight line. Of course, you want as much grip as I have and more straight line speed. That's the ideal car. A little more straight line speed would be nice. We'll see how it goes though. It's the consistency with this car almost that I like so much about it. It's planted, it behaves very, very well. We can throw it about. There's a tiny bit of oversteer if you're a real moron with it, but it's very controllable. Not as twitchy, anywhere near as twitchy looking as the Stratos. I mean, I might even be brave. In fact, I don't need to be brave going for that inside line because Lado cleared all the barriers out for us anyway. We cleared everything by going to the inside down there. Oh, no. To the inside. I don't think Lado even realised the GT70 was appearing with an awful lot of speed in the corners here. It's got so much grip it's actually catching. No, getting caught out in teammate battles we don't want to be a part of. This thing's got so much grip, it is catching everyone out. That is a sneaky dive and a half right there from the Ford. I will take it. I will take that, thank you very much. Right, on to the back straight we go. Everything will probably beat us by the end of this lap, but that's okay. We will move across. Oh, okay, maybe we won't move across. We'll go around the outside of the Pontiac. We'll try to go around the outside of the Pontiac. Actually, what we might do here... No, never mind. It's too slow for me. Through there. Jesus Christ, everything's so bloody slow around. If I was left on my own, this thing would be setting absolutely blistering lap times. Sadly, we're not going to be left alone for long enough to do it, I think. But, jeez, this is a good car. Oh, I really like the GT70. Oh, lamppost. Sorry. Downside of GT70. Pings off every little bit of street furniture. It really doesn't like the street furniture. Oh, come on, hurry up. Oh, we've got so much more speed than the cars around us in the corners. It is very annoying, actually. This is why it is super annoying following. Now, if we don't have the Firebird around, which I don't think we will, it might be okay for us. We actually probably just do this on our own. Not quite. I mean, this is useful information because if it comes down to a battle between us at the end, I've got to know what I can and can't do with this car. That was ambitious, to say the least, in terms of the braking, but we needed to find out if it could get away with it. We are now to the outside. Now, what we're going to do here was I was going to try duck the inside of the railings, didn't even need to. GT70 is back to the lead of the race. Points-wise, we actually probably shouldn't slow each other down too much, me and Deathstrike, because we are in the lead, but not by very much. It's only just. God, this car is so quick through these corners. I've just seen how much we pull on that skyline, just like through one turn almost. We should be far enough away by the end of this back straight that they can't catch me. That's the hope here. That we should be, yeah. That's a big gap we've got going on. Now, we could do with some points elsewhere, because Deathstrike might have company. By the looks of it, I've got all the grip. Impega is the medium car, and Deathstrike is the straight line speed machine. I know those Skylines can get ludicrous levels of power, so that would be one of them. That would also be why it's so terrible when we go into the all-dirt race. Right. No need to risk diving to the inside of the railings and clipping the building. Those railing clips didn't really seem to slow me down all that much. Yeah, we're gone. We are absolutely gone in this one. Now, admittedly, this track here is less. Oh, it's still a bit wide through there. This track is a little bit less favourable to. Careful, throw that one. Bloody hell! I've completely lost what my train of thought was going to be as well. So who knows? Can't just let go ever so slightly, and my brain had a derp and doesn't remember where it was going with any of the sentence. Never mind. Yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that sentence. I don't know, Impega's got the second, but we have gained points elsewhere, so it is looking good currently for Red Team, although this can change. And I mean, we've seen it change regularly. Oh, hello, Ford. That's the first time we've had any sort of wobbly moments from the car. That's just a big bobble over the curb. Okay, well, let's not do that again. I mean, that did elevate the heart rate, shall we say. Is you can pick whichever line you like through there. I feel like I can go even quicker, and I'm not sure I'm driving this car as well as it could be. There's definitely even more speed to be found in this one. Oh, there we go. That'll do nicely. And I hardly even need to brake through there. That's how much speed this is taking. Yeah, I might have found a new B-Class car I really, really, really like. I mean, it's just good overall. It won't win at those faster circuits, because it doesn't have the top speed, but it's a fantastic overall machine, and it's still rear-wheel drive. We might even. Oh, I thought it was one more lap. Why do I think there's one more lap? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't enjoying the drive so much. I was hoping for another lap. I'll take it. I will take that victory. It's a double podium for Red Team. Impega, though, splits the two red cars. Oh, we got fourth as well with the other Nissan at the death there. Seventh and eighth for the Corvette and the Bronco. Yeah, that track was good for Red Team. That track was very, very good for Red Team indeed. Alright, on to the next one we go. We're back off-road for our next race, the Ambleside Scramble. This should be a good one. For me, in theory. We've got a lot of work to do. Oh, the Bronco starts on pole. Well, the Bronco is going to enjoy this, because all-wheel drive and off-road tyres, that should bugger off, at least to start with. I think we might be able to reel it in a bit. Which is a better handling car, this. I did see that certainly the Swedish-looking Camaro had the blocks, like the rally tyres. Had rally tyres on it, so you can see by the tread like the rally blocks. So that thing there might also be half decent around here. Some cars will not like this circuit. Deathstrikes is looking, yeah, that's going to have a slow and slidey time in this. Impega, I'm not sure what tyres that thing's got on. Obviously, it's not the worst condition tyres, because it's got off the line. Right, well, we're up into 8th already. I mean, the Bronco hasn't bolted perhaps as far as it might have done. Can we go around the outside of everyone at the hairpin? Oh. We're basically pushing Impega through that corner. Excuse me, El Camino. I'm in a bit of a rush. Can we go around the outside here? Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't get boxed in with big boats. No. Little Ford. Sneak your way through. Thank you. Don't get stuck with the big boats if we can help it. I've got to try and chase down a Bronco. Oh, it's the Skyline actually is probably the bigger threat. That's also on rally tyres and was very quick in the first off-road race. I think I'm just going to be lost too much time early on here. But it could be a Red Team shut out of the podium if I get this right, because I don't think any of these have got an answer for the GT70. No, Stratos doesn't. That's run wide. Cerberus has made a mistake with the Bronco, and we are probably going to round up the Firebird on the exit of the hairpin. Thank you. Nah, the Skyline's gone. Skyline's absolutely gone at the front. Let's say fair enough. Right, this is the sort of track that it's... If you've got a rally car, you've got a specific built off-road car, well, this is the track you want, because it is full dirt, it's nasty, it's slow, it's technical. Oh, and the Stratos has missed a checkpoint, and that's going to make life worse for Blue Team. Can we do anything? I mean, we've marched up to 4th quite easily. This is where it does get trickier, because we're against cars with rally tyres and potentially all-wheel drive. Oh, Cerberus missed a checkpoint. No, that's not what we needed. And the Bronco gets the special off-road racing tyres, which are great for that sort of vehicle. Oh, that's run very wide. That's the sort of thing I want to see here. The Skyline is phenomenally quick for this sort of stuff. That thing's gone. Although it's having a much more boring race than I'm having. So there is always that, you know. It's nice to win races, of course. Love running away at the front of races sometimes, but it's sometimes the boring race, that one. At least, you know, we're definitely going to have had an exciting race. We've had battles on our hands on the way through the field. Whether we get the finished position we want or not, I don't know. Could have maybe dove at turn 1, to be honest with you there. We don't have too many more overtaking opportunities. You've got to bear in mind, of course, this is a very short lap around. It's a very short lap in terms of distance. Time-wise, it's still a relatively short lap, not quite as short as it could be because it is a very technical lap. That time around, the Camaro was wise to the manoeuvre I might try. Cut a little bit too much, took out the fence and lost a bunch of momentum, but I'm going to be forced the long way round here. GT70 has got speed, it has still got grip. I don't want... Oh, we are going to fight it. We're going to avoid the tree, and we're still going to be on the outside for the final corner. Are we going to complete this move? I think we do get it now. Good. Okay. One more time around this track. Chuck it into turn 1. We will. Nicely goes the GT70 up the hill for the final time. Camaro sliding around in the background there. That's fine. We will... Oh, bobble a little bit over there. Every so often the suspension just has a little bit of a panic and it scares the crap out of me, but it's all good this time around. Oh, Jesus, Skyline is so far gone at the front. That is a hell of a rally car, that one. Doesn't work elsewhere, but on this sort of track, that thing is unbeatable. I guess it's all-wheel drive and rally tyres. How it has no power in B-Class might be how it's gone. Which kind of works for this, but not everywhere. It's good, though. It's good to have specialised cars in your team and overall cars. We will cross the line. It's a second place for the GT70. Another good drive from the car. Really, really liking this one. Great overall machine. Not quite a podium lockout for us. The Camaro gets 3rd ahead of the Bronco. That's 4th. Alright, Red Team, we've got the adventure victory, but there is still one more round to go. So, we are to the final round. Now, this is a curious track, this one. It always is. The Holyrood Park circuit. I mean, the track map looks simple. And yes, there is quite a long start-finish straight. There's quite a lot of medium and higher speed corners here, so you need a car with good top speed, but you need grip. Because if you're slithering and sliding everywhere, you lose so much time through the corners. I don't think I'm going to match the likes of the El Camino and the Skyline, but we might still be okay around here. I don't know. I'm not sure with this. I've done races with cars around here that I thought would be completely terrible and actually turned out to be really good. Like, grip cars weirdly can make lap speed here. Or more grip-orientated cars can make lap speed here. And the plus point I get with the GT70, it might not have too much power, but at least it is relatively aerodynamic. Oh, come out in ghost mode at an unhelpful time. But yeah, it is relatively aerodynamic. It's not going to have a crazy top speed, no, but I'm hoping that it's going to be good enough. As I said, I hope it's going to be good enough top end, and then fantastic through these corners, that it will pick up the places that that it can, really. Oh, this is all a little bit busy on first lap. Oh, it's, yeah, a little bit busy was correct for what that was. Still haven't had any really nice grid spots, which is annoying. We'll just breeze past these cars. It is unbelievably good in the turns, this. We'll actually get past the Valiant on the run down towards the final corner. Now, we should be flat through here, I would think. Absolutely no problem. Yeah, no problem for the GT70. Flat. Oh, Problems for the Pontiac that visited the wall. Now, cars are going to catch me down here. There is no two ways about it. We haven't got an answer. Oh, I'm out of gears, actually, in 5th. That's a problem. We will... I mean, I moved to leave space, and it ended up in the wall anyway. Alright, fine. Well, we're out of gears just by the end of the straight. But 140 is never going to be much more than that anyway, so that's kind of to be expected. Can I do anything about the lead too? I don't know. Oh, that's a little ambitious there, even by my standards, in this car. I mean, the thing is that we've got to go and make this... We've got to make up all of our lap time. Me and the Skyline are doing the same thing here. We've got to make up huge swathes of lap time through these corners. And that's where we are going to find our lap speed. We're going to find, especially this next section here, this is where we're going to probably find most of our lap speed, almost. Through here. So we're going to have nothing for that start-finish straight. It's not going to quite be enough lap time wise. I did think we were going to struggle against the El Camino and the Skyline, and I think I will be correct on that front. Looks like we are better than the rest of the field, however. That is a laggy Nissan, and I don't quite know where it is. We're about to run out of gears. If we get it spot on through turn... Well, we run out of gears, the Skyline also runs out of top speed too, so... There we go. Hello. This is a brave pass around the outside of a laggy car, but we make it stick, and I do appreciate the space that was given to for that to be a possible overtake. To get that pass to work, it does rely on the other car as well, not making a mistake and running wide, and sensible amounts of racing room were given. We have made that pass successfully. Now, as the lead pair are fighting, we are catching up to them. The thing is, it doesn't matter. I could catch them and I could overtake them. With the time we have left in this race, I think they're always going to be close enough that by the final run to the finish line, they're just going to blitz us. But it's nice to know that we are catching. What happened to the Skyline? Oh, I must have made a mistake somewhere. Oh! Okay, I made a mistake through there as well. Damn it. Okay, we got 2 laps. What can we do? How far do they pull? I mean, how far do they pull versus how much do I regain through turn 1, for example? I mean, we're going to gain a huge amount of time. Oh, I think we have had a disconnection from our team. That is going to make a bit of a mockery of the points here. But there we go. Right, so what can we do through turn 1? Wow, it really is almost flat through turn 1 for me. That is, I don't think I could quite take it flat, but it's very, very close to it in this. That is immensely impressive from this car. But I say that. It's been so long since I've driven a B-Class car around here, I'm not sure how many others can, but considering what this car is, I say built for, considering it had 7 PI to about 7 PI to play with, it's kind of an off-roady rally thing. It's got so much grip in these tarmac races. It is absolutely wonderful. As I said, this is probably my new favourite B-Class car now. I can't think of any, barring maybe the CRX Mugen, that I have enjoyed driving as much as this one. We got 1 lap. Can I do anything? I mean, we are the fastest car on the track at the moment because we've caught 2 of the leaders. I don't think I can pass them in this final lap, but we can sit in the draft of the El Camino here, and then we're going to buzz the limiter at 140. El Camino's not that much quicker than me down the straights, you know. It is. The Skyline is definitely quicker, but here we go. Turn 1. No mistakes through here. No mistakes. We might even be able to get the El Camino on the exit at turn 1. Oh, no. Too fast. Just asked too much. I had the speed, I had the line to take the corner normally, but suddenly there was a turquoise machine in the way. Impega did a good job of covering the inside there, and I'm not going to do it. There is a gap, and we are going to pass the El Camino here, because we'll have the grip to go around the outside of it into this corner, I should think. It does give us space, but the issue is it's academic in as far as, even if we get clear here, which we don't quite, we can't beat it to the start-finish line. Ah, yeah. Turn 1, Impega was just in the right place for it to be impossible for me to do anything about the Chevy, which is annoying, but that is the way that it goes. We're going to have to carry epic speed through this final corner and hope for a big toe from a skyline and hope that might be enough. No, I don't think it's going to be, but we'll try. Come on, Ford. Come on, Ford. Who can do it? It's Ford versus Chevy in a peculiar, weird battle of rally car versus pickup truck. It's technically for the same year, I think, actually. No, it's going to beat us. Yeah, if we'd done turn 1 better, we could have done it. We had the fastest car probably on the track there, that final race. However, it is ever the difficulty of passing a power car. We just needed a little bit more time in that one. That GT70 is wonderful, though. There are times where I build cars I've never driven before. You never know what you're going to get. You never know whether it's going to be any good, whether it's going to be usable, whether it's going to be horrifically undrivable. And I didn't worry that the GT70 could be that sort of a car. I was very, very wrong. That is a brilliant car, and you're probably going to see some more of it at some point, because I really like it. But there we go. Red team are going to take a victory. We are going to win the adventure as well. And that is going to be it for this this particular video, as we do a little. I love the lights on the GT set. It's brilliant. Anyway, yes, that is going to be it for this video. As ever, if you would like to take part in the next one of these, you can sign up via our Discord. There's a link in the description. Find the Versus of the Community sign up section, and you can register in there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, with weird things are happening, but a goodbye.